El culturismo, tal y como lo conocemos hoy en día, viene de tiempos muy distintos. En una época conocida hoy en día como la Golden Era, la Era de Oro. Donde hacer categorías y sacrificar masa muscular estaba muy lejos de la opinión pública. Pero esto, pasando los años, se llevó a un nivel mucho más extremo, y es que poco a poco la gente se daba cuenta de que los físicos tan masivos no eran tan atractivos. No por nada el culturista más mediático de todos los tiempos no ha sido el más grande de todos los tiempos. Y es entonces donde la época moderna busca rendir tributo a esa era de oro. Y es entonces donde hemos conocido al culturista más mediático de todos los tiempos desde Arnold Schwarzenegger. Y es que estaban en lo cierto, la gente por lo general no busca un físico de 130 kilos, y es por ello que hoy en día Chris Bumstead es el culturista insignia de esta disciplina. Vamos a ir desde el principio. Nos situamos en la década de los 70, en Los Ángeles, Venice Beach, o bien conocida como Muscle Beach, que es algo curioso ya que los culturistas entrenaban al aire libre y era como una especie de show donde todo el mundo paraba a ver los músculos cincelados de estos atletas. Y la era de oro no hacía más que nacer, ya que un joven llamado Arnold Schwarzenegger empezó a despuntar y a ser diferente a toda la media. Su carisma inundaba todas las tarimas del Mr. Olympia y su físico alumbraba las salas en donde posaba, tanto que hoy en día se le reconoce como la cara del culturismo. Y es que Arnold fue muy importante para este deporte, dándolo a conocer al mundo entero junto con documentales como Pumping Iron, y luego siendo uno de los actores de Hollywood más prestigiosos del planeta. Pero viajemos a la meca del culturismo, y es que hay un lugar donde los hierros no dejan de sonar y se forjaron las leyendas, y este sitio no es nada más y nada menos que Gold's Gym. Y es que, como su nombre indica, es la meca de la era de oro del culturismo.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel.
El culturismo vivía una de sus épocas más bonitas. Medios de comunicación y gente nueva se interesaba por el deporte, y esto era gracias a movimientos sociales que hacían los culturistas para que esto sea reconocido, llegando por primera vez al público femenino y haciendo que esto sea un movimiento mucho más social del que era hasta entonces. Era, y me repito, la era de oro del culturismo.
And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel.
You can put your car, stop? Yeah, please. I'll take it off when I'm training.
Como hemos comentado anteriormente, la década de los 70 fue dominada por un joven austríaco. Arnold estaba muy por encima del resto y tenía el mejor físico del planeta, siendo así el más mediático de todos. Pero lo triste de este deporte es que por muy bien que te vea el resto, tú siempre vas a ser la primera persona en boicotearte, en mirarte al espejo y pensar que siempre puedes estar mejor. Y a veces los pensamientos no son estos, sino que los pensamientos son negativos, hasta el punto en el que por todo lo que luchas día tras día, termina mermando tu felicidad.
That's it, hold it. That's it. Just hold it.
Looks a little bit different than 2 months ago, doesn't it?
I never really was satisfied with my body.
God almighty.
I looked in the mirror and I said to myself, I don't know how this shit body can ever win this competition.
Neck.
Lanes are coming in.
Lou Ferrigno is going to.
When I brag about myself, that's all bullshit.
Very dramatic, aren't
Right? This is kind of like the other me that they want the world to see. Check this one. That should inspire you because this is an arm shot.
It's Columbo. How do you like that shot, Columbo?
But in reality, when I'm by myself, I look at it and I say to myself, it's not there yet. It's not happening. Check the chest. I think it's the very thing that made me always be on the edge and always want more.
His chest looks tremendous, huh?
Huge.
Finalizando la era de oro del culturismo, pasamos de unos físicos clásicos a la era de los monstruos, y es que, motivados por la ambición de mejorar día tras día, los culturistas empezaron a ganar masa muscular de una manera impresionante. Los estudios sobre entrenamientos y sobre nutrición incrementaron mucho, y esto, sumado con las ganas de ser mejor cada día, crearon a monstruos como Jay Cutler, Ronnie Coleman o incluso Marcus Ruhl, que no tenían nada que ver con lo que habíamos visto hasta ahora.
And here comes the biggest man in the contest tonight.
Das Freak.
It's a dream come true for me because now I stay with the best bodybuilders of the world.
It's not in my mind to win the Mr. Olympia, never ever. But what I want to always do, I want to make my best, and I give my best whatever I can. And whatever the judges give me the place, I'm happy with that.
To be there and always be the biggest guy and the most freaky guy on stage. You absolutely brought the house down.
Man among men, he is huge. 5'11", 285 pounds, one of the biggest guys you'll ever see, so feast your eyes.
From Frankfurt, Germany, please welcome competitor number 6, Marcus Ruhl.
I feel wherever I go, the fans stand to me and give me the support that I need. And it makes me very happy wherever I come. The fans cry and rule, rule, rule. And it's fantastic when you go on stage and hear that. It's a great feeling for me. I love what I do. I love the sport. I love bodybuilding, and hopefully I can make it.
This is a big machine right here.
Oh no. Das Freak.
Every year I say this guy can't get any bigger, and he just seems to pack it on.
It's unbelievable.
El culturista más mediático de todos fue Arnold Schwarzenegger en la Era de Oro, y uno de los culturistas más grandes y masivos de todos fue Marcus Ruhl, pero si algo trajo la Era de los Monstruos es que trajo al mejor culturista de la historia.
When I was in the gym, I felt like I was Superman, because I was so strong and I was so in control.
In the world of professional bodybuilding, the name Ronnie Coleman stands alone. There has never been an athlete physically able or willing to take the sport beyond the limits of human expectations. Ronnie did it to the extent that the sport may never witness again.
It ain't nothing like having your hard work pay off. Because when I put myself to a task of doing something, I go all out. If you don't have the desire, attitude, and the focus for something, then it's not gonna happen. I never, ever, ever stop.
Did bodybuilding come naturally to you, or was it a tough struggle all the way?
Bodybuilding's been pretty easy for me. I mean, it's just, I think mainly a focus and to be something. It takes a lot of time, but I'm dedicated and
I just never gave up, and I always believed in myself. And
progression of the body, that's really what kept me motivated to continue.
I knew then that I had something that I could battle Ronnie with, and that was really what drove me into 2001.
And the guy trained like a beast, and I used to watch his training stuff and saying, damn, how can he do that? You know, I'm not that strong. I wanted to be that strong.
So in the lineup, when I was standing next to Ronnie, people are like, holy shit, Jay's beating Ronnie Coleman.
In 2001, Jay Cutler nearly beat Ronnie.
Jay Cutler and Ron Coleman.
In 2001, it was a close call between Ronnie and myself, and of course Ronnie was victorious. But I just felt, a little more time on my side would be a little better. And basically, what I'm shooting for this year is to present, obviously, the best package that I've presented.
This year, I want to be a totally different bodybuilder.
Jay, rumor has it that you are about 290 pounds right now. You put on a lot of muscle this last year, not that you needed more. I want to know, can you take down the champ?
Well, I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could, right?
Basically, he said he can whip Ronnie's ass.
All these guys sitting around here talking about what they're gonna do. Hey, this is a show. Talk is cheap. You want to do something? Hey, we can do something right now. Hell, I'm 300 pounds too. what you want to do.
Is there a man who has a chance to defeat the King?
Jay Cutler, Ron Coleman.
Can you beat Ronnie tonight?
Of course.
Jay Cutler said you were 100% beatable. What do you say about that?
I say Jay Cutler's smoking crack. He ain't in his right mind.
Y una vez llegado a lo más alto, es muy difícil que te sigas superando, y es entonces donde la gente se dio cuenta que superar las expectativas en este momento era muy complicado, y el culturismo se convirtió en una disciplina en donde solo unos pocos podían llegar, ya que la genética era un factor demasiado determinante si querías medirte con personas como Ronnie, Jay Cutler o más adelante Phil Heath. Y es por ello que el culturismo muy inteligentemente quiso hacer honor a más físicos, creando así distintas categorías, y una de ellas haciendo honor al culturismo clásico.
My lover's got humor. She's the giggle at a funeral. Knows everybody's disapproval. I should have worshipped her sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Every Sunday's getting more bleak, a fresh poison each week. We were born sick, you heard them say it. My church offers no absolutes. She tells me worship in the bedroom. The only heaven I'll be sent to is when I'm alone with you. I was born sick, but I love it. Command me to be well. Amen. 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 Take me to church, I worship like a dog at the shrine of your life. I'll tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that deathless death, the good God, let me give you my life. Take me to church, I worship like a dog at the shrine of your life. I'll tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that deathless death, the good God, let me give you my life. If I'm a pagan of the good time, my lover's the sunlight. Keep the goddess on my side. She demands a sacrifice. Drain the whole sea, get some shiny.
El objetivo y las reglas son bien claras: un físico con un límite de peso en base a tu altura, con la finalidad de que el físico no llegue a esos extremos tan masivos que se estaban viendo en estos últimos tiempos. Esto hizo que mucha más población sea capaz de practicar este deporte sin verlo como algo imposible, siempre siendo conscientes de que son unas excepciones, nadie llegaremos a ese nivel ni aunque lo intentemos. Pero lo bonito y curioso es que lo más fascinante y grande no no es siempre lo que más vende, ya que hay una persona, un chico que ha conseguido brillar mucho más que los considerados mejores culturistas de la historia, y ese chico no es nada más y nada menos que Chris Bumstead, la persona que sin dedicarse a nada más que puro culturismo, me refiero a que no es actor ni nada por el estilo, ha conseguido llegar a todo el planeta y hacer que muchísima gente se aficione a este deporte, siendo capaz de ganar 5 Mr. Olympias consecutivos y teniendo uno de los mejores físicos del planeta.
Champion mentality. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to the light that I have. Abraham Lincoln. Winning isn't once what I thought it was. I found it to be much more complex than our traditional definitions of success. A lot of people fall to their knees in tears after a big accomplishment, partly due to joy and gratitude, but a lot of what you see is relief and even fear. I don't say this to be cynical, but I've heard it from various people and experienced it myself. It's a crucial moment in a person's journey where you need to ask yourself what winning means to you. Otherwise, you get stuck in a hamster wheel, chasing a potentially non-existent result. What I've found is that winning doesn't happen on show day. It happens in those early mornings, painful workouts, long cardio sessions, and hungry nights. It happens in those moments of fear we all have when faced with a difficult goal, and in more so in what you make of that fear. It happens in every second of every day before you win. If you can take every opportunity you have to bring yourself closer to your goal, win every one of those opportunities, all while becoming more resilient in the process, how can you lose? That is an exciting opportunity. An exciting responsibility to find out what you're truly capable of. A medal around your neck and a trophy in your hands provides but a moment of relief. Maybe a surge of excitement, but one that will quickly and surely fade. Then you're back to square one and faced with new decisions. Can I do it again? Will I do it again? And again, why? These are new challenges you face now. You are so focused on winning, you didn't plan for what comes next. After all that hell you just put yourself through, are you ready to do it again, but with more intensity? If you're not improving, you're falling behind now. You've shown the world what you're capable of, and they expect nothing less. Another scary but exciting opportunity. Another opportunity to grow. You may have busted your ass and gotten lucky once, but that was then and this is now. You can work 10 times smarter and harder than you did before, but you're still promised nothing. Entering hell blindly with no promise of what's on the other end is one thing, but getting to paradise and then choosing to turn back around into hell, full well knowing what to expect this time, with a pipe dream of a better paradise on the other end waiting for you, that's insanity. But history has a habit of calling ambitious people crazy. There's no guarantee of what you'll find on the other side of hell. You may even be crazy enough to learn that it was never hell to begin with. Maybe, just maybe, you can open your mind to the possibility that paradise is found in how you choose to look and act in this world. Paradise, like our goals, may not really be a destination, but an endless horizon we secretly don't want to reach. A never-ending reason to keep working and growing, with the intention not to accomplish goals, but to become someone who can accomplish any goal. Winning equally has no finish line. It's about the responsibility to ourselves to take control of what little things you can in this world, regardless of circumstance. To train your mind to switch your perspective and focus on being the absolute best you can be in the areas you do have control over. Having a champion mentality isn't about the trophies, medals, or success. It's about having no quit. It's not letting anyone hear you complain. Standing up for all you believe in, living in your truth, and setting the standard at which you operate at for everything in your life. It's about willingly choosing to do every single thing within your power to achieve your end result. At the end of it all, you may just find that the trophies and money were never the prize you wanted, but rather the journey and the mentality you built along the way with everything you ever needed.
Come on, Chris. Come on, 2 more. Come on, let's go. Finish strong.
En la categoría Classic Physique ha generado un precedente y ahora el modelo a seguir es Chris Bumstead. En principio, esta categoría estaba pensada para parecerse a Arnold y a toda la gente de la Golden Era, pero desde que ha aparecido este chico, esta es la estética que se busca. Chris ha sido una persona que siempre ha sufrido de problemas de salud, ya que llevar el cuerpo hasta ese nivel tiene consecuencias.
Like, he had to hold it all together. He couldn't lean on anyone. He couldn't ask for help. And I just remember this time I was in the hospital a few years ago, and I didn't tell my parents. I didn't want to tell them because I didn't want them to be stressed and anxious. And then they found out, and I was like, it's okay, like, don't come, I'm totally fine. Like, they were out of town, or we live in different cities, and they're like, don't even bother coming, I'll be out of here in no time, it's okay. And I thought about that, and I broke down crying again. And I was like, why didn't I ask for help? I felt so scared and alone. And just to have my mom sitting beside me, I'm a man, I'm 20 years old at the time, it would have felt better, but why am I so scared to ask for help? You know, like...
Why do you think you are scared to ask for help?
Part of my childhood of just feeling like, I saw my dad, who didn't really need help. My mom was busy. They were both super busy with work, and they gave me everything that they could, but they came from families who didn't know how to show them kind of love and support, and they came from so there's all these generations of this pain who don't know how to express themselves. And then I think, honestly, my parents jumped about 10 generations worth of progress of who they are and how they showed me love and vulnerability as much as they could, but there's still stuff missing. And now I would like to jump a few generations as well and hopefully help my kids, but there's always a gap of with a kid where we're going to miss something. And I think a lot of that does come from my childhood. And so when I get in situations like that, I'm afraid to ask for help, and now I look back and I'm just like, if I had just started crying and been like, I need you, Mom, like, I would have felt so much better.
Yep.
But I had to be like, no, I'm okay. Don't even come. I'm good. I'm going to sit in this hospital by myself and stare at the wall and just try not to think about dying, you know? Like, that's fucking insane. I don't know why I did that.
Well, what would you...
Lean into them. And if you really don't feel safe with anyone in your life, that's scary. And I'm like, I feel horrible for anyone who feels that alone. Well, find a therapist or something. I did have people I could lean on and loved in my life, but I went to a therapist before even them. And back in 2020, when I told you that thing I can't talk about, that was really hard on me, I buried all that and I went to a therapist and started talking to them. And I thought I'd never be able to open up to some stranger, I don't know. First session, fucking crying on this couch. And I was like, holy shit, there's a lot of stuff inside me right now. And so much of my journey for the last 5 years has been understanding how much stuff I've suppressed and didn't know what was there and allow it to come up. And the amount of how light my heart feels and how light my body feels when I kind of get some of that out, it just helped me so much.
You can really tell that you feel more sort of aligned with it.
I just feel good with myself overall. And I know, like I said earlier, got emotional just thinking about like the people I've had in my life. And now it was Courtney, the amount our relationship has built over this span of time of me being able to bring myself out more and share with her. We were engaged, and now I'm like, I don't fucking even know what a ring is, but I'm gonna fucking die with this girl by my side because nothing's gonna tear us apart. Because we've built that connection through that trust.
Remembering what you said about don't necessarily expect people to be able to pick up on the fact that your face looks a bit different today.
Yeah.
She had to ask you 4 times?
Yeah.
In the bathroom?
Yeah, and I was lucky as hell that she's such a empath type of human. She's super emotional, and she was able to see me, but if not, who knows if I would have shared that with her.
Y él siempre ha dejado bien claro que quiere priorizar su salud antes que la competencia, pero está a punto de ganar el 6º Mr. Olympia consecutivo y esto muy pocos lo pueden decir. Como bien hemos empezado el vídeo con Arnold Schwarzenegger, el cual tiene 7 Mr. Olympias, C-Boom podría igualarlo con 2 años más de competición. Y sí que es verdad que por la edad que tiene es totalmente viable que compita 2 años más, pero ya son bastantes años dando largas sobre su retiro y Chris acaba de ser padre. Otro argumento de peso para que su vida se recondujera hacia otro camino. El caso es que su futuro solo lo sabrá él y nosotros solo podemos apoyarlo y esperar que gane su 6º Mr. Olympia y que se convierta en una leyenda del culturismo.
I wait till I start prep. So I'm going to be checking out how I look right now for the first time. This is my first physique update and it's going to be your guys' first.